All right, traders, BA here with another special report. And today, this is January 2019, and today's special report is on 4 stocks that I believe could benefit whenever the trade war resolution is finally achieved. I believe the outcome will be such that President Trump will claim victory. No matter what happens, I think just an end to this and a move forward will shift the sentiment, remove the weight that's on the market, and send some of these stocks much higher. It will at least give them a clear path of what to expect down the road so that the capitalists and CEOs can make the necessary arrangements and adjustments to accommodate the new rules, regulations, and whatever else is associated with it. So the capitalists will figure it out. Make no bones about it. Politicians just got to get out of the way. All right, so here's some of the stocks. We're going to talk about BABA, B-A-B-A, CAT, C-A-T, NVIDIA, NVDA, and Weibo, W-B. All right, so I've just picked 4, but there's subcategories of all these. You could, if you like these names, but you think there's another sister company that does the same thing, has same exposure in China, you could play those. So we're going to talk about these stocks just for a few minutes. I'll show you some of the trades I'm trying to put on and the time frame I'm looking at. All right, we're going to start out with NVIDIA. So we can see here, this is a daily chart of NVIDIA. We can see it's tried to bottom here just like all the other stocks. November 24th had a little bit of a rise. It doesn't look like that's much of a rise at all, but guys, that's $24 in NVIDIA right there. This thing has just been pummeled because of the trade war and diminished outlook and the global clampdown because of all this stuff. So I think NVIDIA could go a lot higher. How high? Well, let's look at a trade I've put in. All right, so I've got a couple of things in the work. One, I've got this trade going out to 21 June of 19. All right, so we're about 5.5 months away, 6 months, somewhere along those lines. So I think 220, 225 is a nice area. Somewhere in here. I don't think that's much of a stretch at all for NVIDIA once it gets back underway again. So I'm going to look at that range to put just a simple call debit spread. I'm going to try to get in on this trade for single unit is, let's go back to a single unit. Max loss is $32, max gain $468. Okay, that's the single unit. I'm going to start off trying to buy 5 units. And then if I get in at this and it gets a little cheaper, I'll buy some more. So that's what I'm looking at in NVIDIA. So for a 5-unit trade, max risk, most I can lose is $160. Most I can make is $23.40. All right. So let's look at what else I have queued up. I have another one for the 230, 235 area. I'm trying to buy that one for 12 cents. I might go a little bit higher on that one. It's trading for 21 right now. Any little pullback we get, and I'll change the price on these. So I've got 2 ranges I'm looking at in NVIDIA, and I just think this stock will just catapult higher once this takes off. So it's minimal risk. I put a lot of these little trades on like this every year, folks. So I usually hit 5 to 7 of these. 5 to 7 will make up for 25 or 30 of these many times over when you cash out and look at them. So, all right. So the next stock we're going to look at is CAT. I already have 1 trade on in CAT. Let's see. Right now I have this trade on where max loss is $350, max gain $46.50. We're up in this one $325, so we're already almost 100% up in this trade. What I did here, it's still at a good buy point. I bought the 160, sold the 165s out into June as well. I think this trade war thing is going to get hammered out by March, but I'm going out a little bit further because everything it seems like that the president's involved in extends the time frame by a magnitude of at least 2x of what's been the norm. So we're going to go out another 3 months on this just to take a look. Now let's see if there's anything. I got the 160, 165. So what does that look like on the chart? That's all-time highs. It's back to all-time highs again, guys. So again, I don't think that's a stretch if the trade war gets resolved. I mean, look at this move to 145. It's jumped up here before in 2 trading sessions. So I think a sustained move. I think a melt up is what we're going to get in prices, and I think this will be right in line. So again, we're risking very little, potentially make 10x or more on our trade. BABA's the next one. BABA's already had a pretty good rally, 20-some dollars up. It double bottomed here perfectly to the penny, at that 129.77, thereabouts. So BABA's looking like it wants to roll any move back down, and I really want to pounce on these. So let's see. I don't have anything for BABA. Let's see. Yeah, we probably want to look at that 175, 180. Let's look at the 180, 185s out to June. Still good trade. 1 unit, risk $98 to make 402. 4 of these, you risk $392 to make $16.08. Again, nice trade. I want to try to get it a lot cheaper, so I'm going to confirm send, but I'm going to edit it. I want to get in this trade for about 70 cents. Good. Tool cancel, limit. So that'll change our risk profile, much more skewed if we get into that price. So let's look at the next one. WB, pure China play. Again, no fundamental analysis here, guys, but these are just some stocks that historically move very, very violently. So, I mean, we could definitely look at WB around this 80 price range. Oh, that's exactly what I got queued up right here. It's always comforting to know that every time I look at a chart, my eye goes back to the same spot again. I'd forgotten I'd even put this trade on. So one single unit here is 50 cents. So $50 max loss, $4.50 max gain. So we're going to go up, try to get in we're going to try to get in at 50 cents on this one. And so max loss on 5 units be $2.50, max gain $22.50. So we want to go ahead and put this trade in. And again, I'm going to continue adding to these all the way up, guys. So if we get any pullbacks, I'll go back in and add more to these trades. So good to cancel, limit 50. We had to go out to July on this one, so no issue there. Confirm send. Let's go ahead and put that in. Okay, guys, that's 4 stocks that I believe are going to really benefit on a trade war resolution. There are probably dozens more out there, probably even better than what I picked, but these typically have strong historical violent moves once they get underway. So, and that's what we want to look for. I think the downside's limited. I think it's all to the upside, at this point going forward. So any weakness over the next, say 30 days, and I want to pounce and build positions in these. All right, folks, that ends this special report for trading tops and bottoms. This is BA signing off.